So today for the E36, we actually have it on my neighbor's lift. He was super cool and just let me borrow it. But today, we're going to be replacing the whole fuel system with radium fuel parts, rail, regulator, filter. We also have this regulator, and then good thing we have it in the lift because we're going to be replacing all of these lines, the filter right here, all the way up to there, and then we'll bring it down and replace the rail. But first, we can just start with getting rid of these lines. I don't know which one is which, but these two are both fuel lines. And then we'll disconnect them from the fuel pumps. Okay, so first thing that we need to do is relieve the fuel pressure. So we're going to pull the fuel pump fuse, which is number 18, and then 18 is the third to the right on this side, which is that blue fuse. So let's get that pulled, and then we'll just start the car and wait for it to die. All right, so it's going to be that blue one. Yank that out. Now we can just start it, and then once the car dies, we can put this back because we're not going to be starting it until we're finished with the fuel stuff. All right. There we go. Okay, now the car is back up. We're going to disconnect the lines starting from here, going all the way down, and then from here, and then we'll just take the lines out from the top of the fuel pump. But let's just first get started with these. All right, so now we have these lines out of here. I got to remove this, this, and then we'll be replacing them with these super nice radium ones. So that'll be cool. So yeah, the engine still has these two hoses right there, and then the fuel tank still has, where are they? These two right here. We'll leave these, and then we gotta, like I said, remove those. Then we can bring it down and then plumb it up here. So a little bit of an update. We have the filter mounted. We have those two lines right there, and then we have this one kind of just like loose installed up there. Gonna put another one right there, and then we're gonna run these down up through the tank, and then we'll just replace the hoses from there. All right, so now the car is back on the ground. So here is the rail right here we'll be removing, so we'll pop that off. We can probably just leave the injectors where they are, but we'll be removing both hoses on each side. So yeah, let's get started. We'll start with this return line. We'll just pop that off. There might be some fuel that comes out, but we've removed most of it from the lower lines. There we go. Completely dry, so that's nice.